Alright everybody, sorry it's been so long since my last video. It's been really busy, hectic going on. I've had to do a lot of fabrication work, and the next video should be out within the next couple days, Monday, Tuesday, and that's going to be all fab work and stuff. But today I just got a bunch of packages in the mail. So Extreme PSI was doing their Black Friday deal on their website, and I got a decent amount of stuff with roughly $600 off. I was pretty happy, so I'm doing an unboxing here. Gonna show you guys what I got. Obviously some of the stuff is Mishimoto, and then all the smaller stuff's in this box. So I guess let's start with the big stuff. So as I said in the first video, I have this radiator right here that was in the Eclipse. It's the X line, so it's the biggest radiator Mishimoto makes for that vehicle. So they had their fans on sale, and that's what should be in this big box. For the price they were asking, I wasn't really going to say no, considering in the Monte Carlo before I had a set of the flex lights, 210, 220 pullers, push pullers, and that cost me around high 200s. So when they said this was only $150, I was pretty excited. So, and it's made to fit directly onto this radiator. So anyways, yeah, you get the point. So it fits perfectly to this radiator. So I don't have to worry about trying to make a shroud or what fans to buy or anything like that. 150 bucks for that. I was pretty happy. I think it was, the normal price was $260, so that was pretty much half off. Alright, next thing. Next thing, the original intercooler I had was a eBay style, 26-inch core by 3-inch intercooler, and they're just not going to handle the boost pressures I'm trying to push. Even a lot of the better brands, they say they're only good to 28 psi. So when I looked at this one, I believe it says it's good to 32. But I have people around me that are running 36 psi with the same intercooler. They haven't had any problems. So alright, let's open this up, get a better look at it. It's a very nice looking intercooler. Not disappointed at all. And this is a 24-inch core by 12 inches by 3-inch. And they had this on sale for only $200. So I was real happy. It flows 1250 CFM, which should be plenty for my application. And it's, like I said, it's good to, I think it was 30 or 32 PSI. So on a daily basis, I shouldn't be really going over that. So yeah. Alright, lastly we got this box of goodies. To be honest, I can't really remember exactly what all I bought. That's going to be in the smaller box. Hold on one sec. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Invoice. Okay. This is the Cometic, the 1.3 millimeter head gasket. I got one of the Gates Racing high performance timing belts. It's not as good as the HKS Kevlar belt, but it is 300% stronger than the factory belt. So if the factory belt's good for the 220 horsepower motor, no problem. 300% of that is a 600 horsepower engine. So if I'm pushing 500, this should work fine without getting price gouged for the Kevlar. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, this is the installation kit for my ARC 2 box. I got the ARC 2 box somewhere in here. They had this on sale for only $300. It's normally $400 and some change, $430 I think. So the sale they were having going on was pretty good. I was decently happy with it. So since I got the coil and plug set up now, I needed the box, and it was on their Black Friday list, so I went ahead and picked it up. The ARP L19 head studs for the 7-bolt. I have ARP head studs in right now, but I only have the normal ARPs, and they're not good for the boost pressures I'm going to be running. I've had my buddy with the Evo lift his head on his fully built engine because he's running 34 PSI, and so oh yeah. So I went ahead and I bought the fluid dampener Harmonic Balancer for the, if I can figure out how to open this thing, for the engine. I figured that the Harmonic Balancer I had was stock with 170,000 miles on it. So why not upgrade, right? So this is it right here. This thing was a little pricey. It was in the, with the discount, it was in the low 200s. So, but it's a solid one piece. It doesn't have the rubber seal that goes halfway. That likes to break on high horsepower engines, because the rubber can't take the stress and it'll split the two halves apart. So for me, and the hassle and the aggravation, it's worth the money. What else? It's like Christmas early. Oh, I went ahead and I have the rocker arms. Brand new rocker arms, because everything inside my motor is brand new. Everything. Except for these little things. And mine have 170,000 miles on them. They were on sale. They went from like $12 a piece to $9 a piece. So when you're talking about 16 times that, it's a decent amount of stuff. And that looks like it's it. So, recap. We got the fans to go with the radiator I already had. 16 brand new brand new rockers. The high performance Gates timing belt, the Cometic head gasket. Right now I have the 1.6 millimeter, and I wanted to go to the smaller 1.3. The L19 ARP head studs. If any of you are pushing over 26 to 28 pounds consistently, you need to go with the L19s. Otherwise, you will end up stretching your ARP head studs. If any of you guys out there are going to a coil unplug, so that means you're going to have 4 coils instead of 2 coils. You're going to want to run some kind of ignition module, whether it be, you don't have to run this one. You can run the MSD. You can run, there's more than these two. I think there's more close around like 6 different brands that make it for my car. So you're going to need it, because the system was designed for, 2 coils. When you put 4 coils on, they charge a little slower because you're not putting enough power. Like I said, I decided to go with this Harmonic Balancer. It's not a must, but I've had some friends with other DSMs. They've actually split their balancer in half right at that stupid rubber connection. And then lastly is this beautiful intercooler. I really like this a lot. Totally worth $200. For $200 you can barely get a nice one on eBay from a no-name brand. This is a nice Mishimoto. And I'm going to be making a custom air duct system. This is going to go right in front of the radiator in that Monte Carlo, as far up as I can get it, to the grill in the ducting system. So I'll have a video on that. Tomorrow I'm going to have, hopefully, the video finalized. The one where I'm making the motor mount plates. I'm making the bell housing adapter. I'm putting it all together. I got the intake, grinded off the intake, made it all smooth, no tabs, no waste of space, trying to make everything clean and looking good. So until that video, hopefully this gets you guys re-interested. I know it was a long time. It was about a month since my last video, so I will have videos coming out more often now that I have all this. I have stuff to do. I have a lot of fabrication. To mount the radiator's smaller than the factory GM radiator, so I'm going to build a bracketry and shrouds to fit this radiator in the Monte Carlo. I need to do fabrication for the intercooler. I have to do fabrication to mount the oil cooler. So yeah, I have a lot of work and not enough time in a day to do it. So I will try to at least bring out 1 or 2 videos a week from now on. And hopefully you guys click like, hit subscribe, and when I hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to make t-shirts for this build. I'm going to have a guy do artwork and you know, do the little caricature of the car, put it on a shirt, and it's a Diamond Star Monte. So all you DSM guys out there should like that. So once again, just hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Thanks a lot.